Hello and welcome to day 2 of the theater workshop. Today we will be talking about vocals. Now, this may be a shocker for you, but vocals are incredibly important in musical theater.
Wow, never would have guessed that.
Now, because vocals are so important, we have 2 days out of the week that are specifically dedicated for vocals. Mr. Fowl teaches us the music and we learn harmonies and melodies and we sing it all together and it sounds really cool. So now to give you a better understanding of what vocal rehearsals look like, here is Gabriella.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabriella. I'm really excited to be talking with you today. I have been a part of BH Stage productions, several of them over the last few years, and let me tell you, it has been hands down one of the best experiences of my life. I love doing theater, and I'm always really excited when musical season rolls around in the BH Stage drama department, because we always have some really awesome productions lined up and they're just so much fun to be a part of. And one of my favorite parts about doing a musical is getting to learn the music, getting to learn all the songs that everyone gets to be a part of, gets to sing, and there's so many different moving parts that go into a song, so many harmonies and melodies and layers, and it just sounds amazing when it all comes together. There's parts for everyone to do. If you're someone who's kind of shy and doesn't really want to sing a solo part by themselves in front of an audience, that's okay. You can be a part of the ensemble and sing all these different harmonies that give so much depth and brightness to the whole number. And if you're a lead character, if you play a lead character who gets to sing these awesome solos, that's great too. And just when everything comes together, it sounds so incredible, so amazing. It's awesome to see it all come together. And just like you have regular rehearsals for the acting portion of it, the blocking, all that good stuff, there's also music rehearsals where we come together as a cast and we learn all of our different parts for all of the numbers that we're going to be a part of, and we practice together as a cast. So I'm just going to go over with you a few of the basic ground rules for music rehearsal. Please always be on time. When you come to music rehearsals, it's super important that you're on time so that we're ready to start, because we have a limited amount of time for rehearsal, so it's really important that everyone's on time and ready to go. Come early. We rehearse once a week. For music rehearsals happen usually once a week, and they're led by Mr. Fowl, who is our music director in his classroom. And so please just always be on time. Come early is even better, so you're ready to go once it's time to start. It's really important that you're on time so that when it's time to warm up, you're ready to warm up. Please always be there to warm up. Warming up is just really good for you to make sure that your voice and your lungs, your diaphragm, everything is exercised and it's ready to sing and practice and rehearse, and so that you sound the best you can. Also, take the time outside of school on your own time to learn your music, to learn your parts, to learn your harmonies, your melodies, all that good stuff, so that when it's time to rehearse as a cast during music rehearsals, you know your part really solidly, you know it really well, and that way when we hear everyone singing together, we can hear what needs to be fixed or tweaked or fine-tuned here, what sounds really good, what parts need to be louder or sing softer, or just the balance and everything. So when you learn your part, you take the time to learn your part on your own or even with a friend who's in the cast. It just really helps things move along really smoothly and everything will be great. If you need help with anything, with any part of learning the music, if you're confused, if you're just struggling with a part, don't worry, ask a friend. If they know how to play the piano, they can plunk out the notes and help you learn it. They would be happy to do that. Mr. Fowl would be happy to pull you during connections or even after school sometime if you have rehearsal that day but you you're not going to be on stage for a while, you can ask him to stay with you for a few minutes after school and work on certain parts of the music. He'll be happy to do that with you. And also listening to cast recordings of the songs you're singing really help you learn music. So yeah, just do that and you'll be great.
Now, before you start singing, it is very important that you warm up. This is to try and prevent your vocal cords from getting damaged while you're singing. So, to show you how we warm up at BH Stage, here is Caitlin.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Quigley, and I would like to start by thanking you for joining us for day 2 of the theater workshop. Today, we will be focusing on our voices and how to properly use them on stage. Let's begin with warming up. Okay, so before we start singing, please take a few minutes to stretch. Stretching and making sure that we are relaxed is very important when it comes to singing. Being relaxed will not only prevent you from hurting your voice, but will also improve your tone, vowels, and allow you to sing for longer periods of time. I highly recommend massaging your jaw as part of your stretches to prevent tension, allowing you to sing better. Okay, now that we've stretched and are relaxed, let's begin with a warm-up that will help us with our projection. While singing on stage, it is important for you to project so that everyone, including the grandmas in the back row with their hearing aids not turned on, can hear you. Repeat after me. Feed me. This phrase should be said in your chest voice and will help those of us singing the lower harmonies to project properly. Hey! Hey you! Most of us will be using our middle voices to project, and by saying this phrase, you are accessing that middle voice. This next phrase should sound like a baby is crying. This will help you focus the air so that it is more forward in your head voice, giving us a brighter tone which is needed for singing in show tunes. And the last one is called For our male voices, this phrase will allow you to access your falsetto. And for our female voices, this phrase will allow you to access your upper head voice, which is needed if you are a soprano or singing like the higher harmony parts. Okay, so I know it's kind of silly, but it really does help you with projection and will help you in the long run. So how about you guys give it a try on your own? So now that we have practiced projecting in our 4 main voices, we will move on to a simple harmonic vocal warm-up. This exercise is called Bumblebee, so if you already know it, feel free to sing it with me while I am demonstrating. I will first sing the melody in 2 different parts and then put them together. Let's start in the key of D major. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Okay, so that's the first part. And then when we go to the second part, it's basically the same thing but going down the scale. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Okay, so now that we've learned both parts, let's put them together. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Okay, good. So now you've learned Bumblebee. Let's practice 3 different rounds. I'll do it with you. So we just did the key of D major, so let's move up a half step. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. And last one. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Okay, good job everyone. For our last warm-up, we are going to be practicing our diction. To start, allow me to demonstrate the exercise, and I will be splitting this into 3 different parts, and then bringing them all together. So let's start first with the key of D major. And here's the first part. Many mumbling minds. Okay, good. So now we'll move on to the second part. Are making midnight music in the moonlight. And make sure that when you are singing all of these like ah vowels, you want to have an open space inside your mouth with your palate raised. Okay, so for the third section of it, are mighty nice. Okay, so let's put them all together. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Good. So now that you've learned it, let's try 3 different rounds of it, going up in half steps as we did before. I will sing along with you. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Okay, good job everyone. I hope you had a lot of fun with our warm-ups today, and now I'll turn you over to my good friend and fellow vocalist, Gabriella Cuddy.
So now that you're all warmed up, it's time to get singing. So here to teach you the melody part for Dancing Queen from Mamma Mia is Gabriella.
Alright, so now I'm going to be teaching you guys how to sing the melody line for the chorus of the song Dancing Queen. This is a really fun, really upbeat song, but I'm going to take it a little slower just to start off. If you're a part of a musical, you're always going to get written music to look at. Here, I'm sitting here at my piano actually, and I have a copy of the music for Dancing Queen. For every musical and for every musical number that you're a part of, you will always get written music to read and to learn the words and the music if you know how to read music. If you don't, that's okay. You can learn as you go. If you have friends that you know can read music, who are doing the same part as you or even doing the same song as you can ask them to plunk out the notes for you on the piano so you can learn that way, or listen to a cast recording, which will also be very helpful for you learning your part. You can talk to Mr. Fowl. He'll be happy to play the notes out for you, and as you go, you'll just kind of learn what these written notes mean, what they stand for, how they correlate with what notes you sing in your part, and for how long you sing them, all that good stuff. And so today, that's how I'm going to be teaching you guys. I'm sitting here at my piano, and I'm going to be just playing the notes that we sing. So the song Dancing Queen, like I said, is pretty up-tempo, and I'm going to take it a little slower just so we can hear the notes really well, hear the words, and where we come in and how long we're supposed to sing certain notes. So the song Dancing Queen starts off with the first verse, verse 1, which the characters Tanya and Rosie sing. If you're not familiar with the show Mamma Mia, I definitely recommend that you watch it. It's a really fun show. And so they take us all the way to measure 30 in the written music, and that's where the chorus starts, and that's where we're going to start. So there's a rest before we begin singing. There's a rest, and then we sing. You are the dancing queen. Rest. Young and sweet, only 17. Rest, rest. And then dancing queen. Rest. Feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah. And then you can dance. Rest. You can jive. Rest. Having the time of your life. Rest. Ooh, see that girl. Rest. Watch that scene. Dig in the dancing queen. And that's it. That's the whole chorus. That's the whole melody for the chorus. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. If you want to look into more of the music from Mamma Mia, please go do that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.
And now here to teach you one of the harmony parts is Caitlin.
So, now that you've learned the melody line for the Dancing Queen chorus, let's learn the harmony line. I know it can be a little intimidating to be placed on a part that isn't the melody, especially if you're used to singing the melody all the time. But in our BH Stage theater community and in the professional world, we as performers need to be able to sing whatever part we are placed on with energy and confidence. And who knows, you might even find that you like singing the harmony line more than the melody line. Now that we've had that little spiel, let's begin. Okay, so the harmony line that I'm going to teach you today is not really complicated, and it only has to deal with a few notes, so it shouldn't be too hard for you guys to pick up. But if you are struggling, feel free to pause the video and just go at your own pace. So let's begin with the first phrase. Repeat after me. You are the dancing queen. Okay, your turn. Okay, so then the second part of that phrase is young and sweet, only 17. And when we're singing in this setting and with these phrases, you want to remember the warm-ups that we went over, especially the diction warm-ups, because that'll help you with actually getting all the words out and making sure it sounds good. So let's put those two phrases together. 1, 2, ready, go. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Good job, you just completed the first phrase. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the second phrase. It starts off the same with the dancing queen part, and then as we transition into the second half of the phrase, it gets a little bit different, but it's mostly the same. So I'm just going to sing the entire phrase all the way through, and I want you to listen to it, and I'll sing it twice so you can join me on the second time. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. Okay, so now we'll sing it again. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. And if you're struggling to hit that last bottom note, you can go ahead and just shift it up the octave and be, oh yeah. So now that we have done the first two phrases, let's go ahead and put them together. Let's get the starting pitch real quick. Okay, ready? 1, 2, ready, go. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. Congratulations, you just completed the first half of the chorus. The second part of the chorus comes in as the Dynamos are singing, having the time of your life. So while they're singing, you can dance, you can jive, we're going to rest through that. And then we're going to come in with them at having the time of your life. But while they're singing the words, we're going to be singing on a neutral syllable, ah. And our pattern is just a little bit different. So I'm going to sing it as a demonstration, and then I would like you to listen the first time, and then I'll sing it again, and I want you to sing it with me the second time. So here's our pattern. Okay, so now that you've heard it, sing it with me. Good job. So that's the first part of the second part of the chorus. Now, the second part of the chorus is, watch that scene, jigging the dancing queen. And that's just right after the ahs. So the ahs we're going to hold out for an extra 4 beats on that top note. And then we're going to go, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Okay, so now that we've learned both of those parts, let's put that together, starting at the ahs. So, 1, 2, ready, go. Watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Okay, so now that we've learned both parts of the harmony line for the chorus, let's put them all together. Here's your starting note. 1, 2, ready, go. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beats from the tambourine, oh yeah. This is where the other part's singing. 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Watch that scene, dig in the dancing queen. Great work today, everyone. You've officially learned the harmony to the Dancing Queen chorus. I hope you all had a great time and will join us again tomorrow for our acting class. Bye!
Thank you for watching. We hope that you learned a lot about vocals and what goes into making a musical number sound really great. If you want to try out some of this music that you've learned, post a video on Instagram with the hashtag TheaterWSDay2, and we'll post some of our favorites on our story. Tune in tomorrow for information on acting.